many scholars today would challenge the fact that Yahushua spoke Hebrew and that his disciples spoke Hebrew. And they would rather claim that Yahushua and the disciples spoke Aramaic without any proof in the scriptures whatsoever. And this undermines the original Hebrew name of Yahushua, because their argument is if he didn't speak Hebrew, he didn't have a Hebrew name. But this is nonsense. We see in the book of Acts, chapter 21 and 22, in the Greek, it specifically states that the man who was called Shaul, or Paul, addressed the crowd of the Yahudim, or Jews, by the Hebrew tongue. It says specifically in the Greek, Hebrais. Now, if we look at the Aramaic Peshitta, which would be the original if this idea of Yahushua speaking Aramaic is correct, if we look at it, we will see that in the Aramaic, it does not say that Yahushua spoke Aramite, which would be Aramaic, but rather that he spoke Abrayit, and that Shaul, who was called Paul, when he addressed the Yahudim, the Jews, in the book of Acts, that he did so in the Abrayit language, the Hebrew language. This implies that the Yahudim, the Jews, understood the Hebrew language that Shaul was speaking. In other words, they were not speaking Aramaic, contradictory to what many will say today. And we see also the sign above Yahushua's head when he was hanging on the stake was clearly written in the Latin, Greek, and Hebrew language, also implying that the Yahudim, their official language during that time period, was Hebrew.